Hello friends, welcome back to virtual session. And in today's session, we are going to discuss about TypeScript. Now, TypeScript is an enhanced version of JavaScript. Basically, we all know that in prior version of web developments, to develop a UI, we'll be using HTML and CSS, and to add a client-side logic or to make web pages dynamic or to process data at the client side, we'll be adding the code of JavaScript. By adding a script tag, script language equal to JavaScript in the head section, we were adding JavaScript code and make the web pages logical or dynamic. JavaScript having its own limitations. It don't have the complete functionality like a programming languages. We were not able to compile the code. It is a scripting language, means the functionalities are given to us. We are embedding that logical script onto the web page. So most of the time, it was very tough for us to debug the script. At the same time, it was not supportive for the object-oriented programming. And it don't have the functionalities like a complete programming language. To overcome these all limitations, in 2012, Microsoft come up with the enhanced version, superset of a JavaScript, and that is called as a TypeScript. TypeScript having all the advantages over JavaScript. It's a complete object-oriented programming language like other languages like Java and all. So to overcome that all the limitations what we have in a JavaScript, TypeScript have that all the advantages. In today's session, we'll be discussing about how we can program in TypeScript. In case of Angular UI development and in the combination of Angular framework, there is a recommendation of using TypeScript. So we can add client-side data processing using TypeScript. After compilation of TypeScript, it is going to generate a JavaScript file. So ultimately, in the web page, JavaScript only going to embed, but the earlier limitations that we were not able to debug, we were not able to compile, we were not able to write the object-oriented code, we will not have all the features of a programming language. These all the limitations get overcome by using of a TypeScript. JavaScript having its all advantages, but at the same time it consists many limitations as well. It don't have the functionalities and features like a programming language, and that is why they come up with the TypeScript. While working with the TypeScript, we need to install a TypeScript by using a command called as npm install on the command prompt. With the Angular framework, if you install Angular CLI at the same time Node.js is installed, after that you need to use a command called as npm install -g and TypeScript. So switch to the command prompt, and if you use a command npm install -g for generate and TypeScript, this command will install a TypeScript in your machine where Node.js or Angular is already installed. If you want to check which version of TypeScript is installed in your machine, then you have to type tsc --version. Currently, as version number 4.05 is installed in my machine, so I'm not going to install TypeScript again. Otherwise, if you don't have TypeScript installed, to check whether the TypeScript installed or not, you check the version of it. If it is not available, then you need to install it. So install it by using a command called as npm install -g TypeScript. After that, create a folder. Here I am creating a folder called as demo TypeScript, and then open that folder in a Visual Source Code. Now we'll be discussing about our first program of TypeScript. If you declare I'll be helping you out about all. Let us say, let me TypeScript first program you are writing. What you did, you open your folder and there you add a new file by the name of prg1.ts. Try and understand one thing, that your TypeScript files should have a .ts extension. You declare the variable like this: let nm equals to nm is a variable, axiom TechGuru, and let age equals to 15. Let us understand. You declare the two variables of string type, axiom TechGuru, and age is 15. And just like if you want to print the value of name and variable, then you can use console.log. Now console is a class, and the log is a method available with the help of which we can print the value of name and age. Just like the in case of Java, we are using system.out.println. Here we have to use console.log, right? So console means in the command prompt, console prompt, and log, develop the log of it. And then these variables, name and age, you are declaring, and then name is a string type of variable and age is a numeric variable. So name plus nm, age plus age, and then it is having a normal syntaxes like let variable equals to the constant and let variable equals to the numeric constant, and you are printing it over here. The syntaxes of the TypeScript is look like a Java sort of. So after generating a first TypeScript code, okay, then you need to move to the command prompt And let us say if you want to compile it, TSC TypeScript compiler prg1.ts, TypeScript prg1.ts. Now you saved your first program by the name of prg1.ts, and if you compile it, after successfully compilation, it will generate a JavaScript file. You wrote a code called as prg1.ts, and after successfully compilation, it will convert this entire TypeScript code into the JavaScript, where name equals to that late. In TypeScript we declare the variable by late, and in JavaScript you convert it to the var, right? So after successfully compilation of the TypeScript code, it will generate a JavaScript code over here, right? Now to run that JavaScript code, okay, you have to use node prg1.js. Just need to understand that we wrote a code by extension TS. After successfully compilation, our TypeScript compiler will generate another code called as .js code. Just like in case of Java, our .java file, after successfully compilation, it will generate the .class file. In the similar manner, after successfully compilation, it will generate the .js file, JavaScript file. And to execute that .js file, we have to use a command node and then .js file name. You'll get the result like this: name, Axiom Tech Guru, and age is 15. Now in this manner, my first code of TypeScript, what I did, I installed TypeScript by npm install -g TypeScript. I checked the version of TypeScript, where I get the 4.0.5 version was available. Then I create a folder by the name of demo TypeScript, and then I switch to the Visual Code. At the same time, I'm having a command prompt to compile it. Then I create a first TS file, where I just add two variables: let name equals to string type of variable, age equal to numeric variable, and console.log. I'm going to print the values of the variables. So to compile it, I have to go to the command prompt and use a command called as tsc prg1.ts, and after successfully compilation of that code, it will generate the JavaScript by the same name, prg1.js. And to get the result of it, I have to use a command called as node prg1.js, right? Now as a developer, we need to develop a code in the TypeScripts, and after successfully compilation, it will generate the code for the JavaScript. Now as we know that JavaScript have an embedding ability, means we can embed the script written for the web at the client side using JavaScript. So for that reason, I create one HTML file, HTML head, title, and you know that to embed the JavaScript code, we have to use a scripting tag called as script language equal to JavaScript, where J and S is capital, script language equal to JavaScript, and source equals to, just we compile that, prg1.js. So to this particular HTML code, this prg1.js is going to embed, okay, that script of the prg1.js go to embed with this HTML file. Let us check it out. Like we wrote a prg1.js embed with the this myweb.html. So we'll move to the folder called as demo TypeScript, and there we have myweb.html. You open this HTML in the browser. So here you will get the result of that HTML, and to check it out whether that JavaScript file is embedded or not, you need to inspect it and go to the console. In the console, you will find the result of JavaScript. Name is Axiom Tech Guru. That the result what you get in a command prompt. The same result you will get in the console as well. Means it proves that your JavaScript file is successfully get attached with your HTML code. Is it clear to you? See, means what we did up till now, we create one TS file, we compile it by tsc prg1.ts. After successfully compilation, it generates the prg1.js. Now we haven't created that JS file, it is created by the TypeScript compiler after successfully compilation, and that JS file we can able to embed in a HTML. Hope you understand this sequence, right? Now let us check it out another version of TypeScript. Means, like as I said, your TypeScript is a complete programming language. We can use condition branching, switch case, looping, functions, everything. So let us take one another example. Here, this example I am discussing about generate 10 multiples of any given number. If n is a 10 and you want to generate 10 multiples of it, so what syntax we wrote? We set a loop over there for let I equals to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus, and we print the multiples of it by using console.log. So let us save this and then go to the command prompt, and here we write tsc loop.ts. So after successfully compilations, it will generate loop.js, and then by using node loop.js, we'll get the result of that 10 multiples of a 10. So if you change the number over here, 5, and again compile it, and run that loop.js, you'll get the 10 multiples of a 5. So I'm trying to prove that as a programming language like a Java or any other language, you can even use all the programming constructs to develop the program in TypeScript. The motive behind is to write the logic of a web pages, and as JavaScript having limitations, it won't have the functionalities like a complete full-fledged programming language. It's a scripting language, so, and it won't have the debugging and compilations abilities. So most of the time it's very tough for debugging. At the same time, object-oriented programming features were missing. So why not use a TypeScript as a complete language and write the complete code and compile it like this, and then you can able to embed in your web page as well. Now here, instead of prg1.js, if I embed loop.js, now while embedding in the HTML, you have to embed only JS, not TS, right? And then if you refresh it, okay, it is loop.js, okay, and then open this file again in the browser. Just wait. Loop.js, here we forgot to include the double quotes, and if you here it is, and if you go to the inspect and check it in the console, you'll get the result of that JavaScript over here, right? Okay, so we develop loop.ts, and then after successfully compilation it generates loop.js. Okay, and then we able to embed that loop.js into my web page. Now let us go for the next code, that how to add or how to write a function. Now we all know functions means is a piece of code or the block of code which is written for performing a specific task. Let us say we are writing a function called as function by using TypeScript function add numbers, which will take two numbers as an argument, a as a number and b as a number. It perform and return a plus b. If you are a C user, then you'll understand that okay, we are taking the arguments as a two numbers and will perform the arithmetics with the two number and return that value. Now where sum, okay, this is the function definitions, and where sum equals to, we are giving a call to the add numbers and passing on these arguments. So this 10 and 15 will be passed on as an argument. It perform arithmetics with it, perform addition with it, and return that value, and return value will be assigned to sum. And in the console.log we are performing sum of two numbers equal to sum, right? So what the function definitions we wrote, function as a add numbers, two numbers as a, here we specify the data type of that particular variable as well. Okay, if it is a string type of variable, a colon string, okay, a colon boolean. Now we are having a number, so a colon number. So a and b are numeric type of data. So while calling this function, the values, your numeric values you pass on, that will be assigned to a and b, and then here you perform the addition with them and return that value. That return value will be assigned to this sum variable, and then you are going to print it over here. Clear? Okay, let us test it. Here tsc, okay, prg2.ts. After successfully compilations, it will generate prg2.js. Then while executing it, node prg2.js, you'll get the sum of two numbers, that is 25. Now if you pass on some different numbers, whatever numbers you pass on as an argument, it perform the addition with them and return its value, right? Now you can embed this JS file with this, okay, that is prg2. Like other JS files, you can embed every file which you produce after successfully compilation. Okay, and after that, if you go to the, yeah, here it's sum of two numbers is 25. Now you can pass on any other numbers to it as an argument, and you can able to means that by using add numbers method, you can able to perform the addition of like arithmetics with them. So in today's session we learn about what is TypeScript. So we learn that TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. Earlier we are using completely JavaScript. JavaScript is a scripting language which we are embedding in a HTML, which will, with the help of which we can able to add the logic, the data processing part, or if you want to process the data at the client side of web, then we are embedding this TypeScript, embedding the JavaScript into it. In the head sections we are writing the functions, and and we are going to call them on the events. Now JavaScript's having various limitations that limitations are, we are not able to debug. It's not a complete functionality of a programming language. It won't be providing the features of the object-oriented programming and many more. So to overcome that all the limitations, it is having much more importance, but it having various limitations over it. So it become very tough for debugging. It become very tough for programming even also in the client side programming. So most of the times, to avoid that, all the JavaScripts become very tough to debug and compile. So to avoid that, they come up with a new enhanced superset of JavaScript, and that is called as TypeScript, developed by Microsoft in 2012. So this TypeScript, currently we are having version of 4.0.5. So this TypeScript having all the advantages over JavaScript. It is a complete object-oriented programming language. you can able to compile the code, you can able to debug the code, and after successfully compilation it will generate the JavaScript which we are supposed to embed in the HTML. So these all the functionalities of a TypeScript over here. So in today's sessions we learn how to install install TypeScript, how to open in the VS Code, how to write some few programs by which we can declare the variables, console.log we can able to print it, how we can compile it by using TSC, how we can run it by Node, and how we can embed in the HTML as well, how to set up a loop, how to write the functions in TypeScripts. If you are an Angular developer, TypeScript plays a very vital role, because you know that whenever you develop a component, whenever you create the component, that component consists three files: HTML, your CSS, and next is TypeScript. Now this TypeScript file consists that all the logic, all the event processing which you are doing in a HTML. So HTML and CSS, with the help of HTML and CSS, you will be able to generate the UI, but to process the logic you have to depend on the code of a TypeScript over here. So this is what introductory discussion about the TypeScript. Hope you enjoy these sessions and understand everything about TypeScript. In the next session will be discuss about the next part of a TypeScript. Thank you.